Good morning. Good morning. You're welcome to today's tutorials with from Eternity the Schoolboy. We are going to take a look at review of our assignments. I gave you from chemistry, no, mathematics, right? We'll start from where we stopped in mathematics. So we are still on the topic indirect what? Variation. Indirect variation. Were you there in the? Were you there? Okay. Inverse. So which one have you solved? Have we solved anyone there? I think you were not the one we started solving it, right?
Is it the correction?
Okay, you were not there. Chima, where do you start from?
Number 3.
Okay. All right. The question says, we'll start from question number 3, right? It says, the time taken to do a piece of work is inversely proportional to the number of men employed. If it takes 45 men to do a piece of work in 5 days, how long will it take 25 men? Solution. Have you done it? Come see. Have you done it? Come and show us what you did. Come see. Be fast about that. Come see. Are you done? All right. Explain what you did. You are blocking the. Always stay by the side of the board. Okay.
The question is the time taken to do a piece of work is inversely proportional to the number of men employed.
Okay.
That's the time taken is inversely proportional to number of men.
Okay. N is what? Number of men. Okay.
Then time taken is 5. Then say if it takes 45 men to do a piece of work.
Correction. Correction. We are preparing for WAEC and JAM, right? Good. In your WAEC, they mark your steps. Always try as much as possible to explain your steps. Give me that marker. I'm making some corrections here. Okay, you can hold this one. Let me get red one on that color. Always explain. I can ask you. I have done this now. The right thing to do is this. Having written the what is it called? The relationship between the time taken and the number of men. Nobody knows what N is. Nobody knows what he. You should label what you use, the symbols you use. Like now, you should say after this now, the next thing should have been T. T is equal to what? Time what? Taken, which is what? 5. 5 what? 5 what? Good. We are aware that days is also a measure of time. Hope you know. Even though the one we are familiar with, we use regularly is what? Seconds. But day is a measure of what? Time. Even year. Hope you know. Number of years is a measure of what? Time. Now, T is equal to what? Time taken, which is what? 5 days. This is they have mark in WAEC. Now, N is equal to what? Number of what? Number of what? Men. Or you may not start immediately. You can just label it like this to explain the proportion. Just say T is equal to time taken, N is equal to what? You can now come down and say when what? T is what? 5, comma, N is what? 5 what? Put the units. 5 what? Days. N is what? 45 what? Good. 45 men. You have succeeded in doing that. You can come down and say that T is directly proportional to what? Which you have done. You can state to remove the sign of proportionality. To do what? Remove the what? Sign of what? Proper what? Proportionality. You do what? Introduce what? A constant, which is what? K. You now say that T is equal to what? K over what? And these things, they have marks. They have all these steps. They have the mark steps. It's jam that we just do what? OBJ. But this one, note your step. Don't jump steps. And the way you arrange your work will help the person marking your work for it to flow well. So having done that now, you now continue now. Maybe you can even write this one here. When T is 5 days. So that you want to do what? Find K. K is not equal to what? Tn. Which implies that what? K is equal to what? Tn. Continue. Okay. Where did we stop? Continue. If there's any correction, I'll let you know. Continue.
So T is not equal to K over N, that's the constant.
Yes.
And T is 5. And N is 5.
Good.
So because multiply. So it now becomes K equals to 45 times 5. Then K is equal to 5.
Now, are you also aware that when you at this point now, you said yes, here now you have succeeded in finding K. Next thing is that K is what? 45 what? 45 men. Don't throw away those in. So 45 men times what? 5 days. So K is equal to what? 225 for 225 men what? It has units. Okay? It has K is equal to what? 225 what? Men what? Men what? Days. It has units. Don't throw it away, but by the time you put it back to the formula, you realize that it has units. Now the formula is now what? What is this thing you wrote here? What is the name of this formula? Linking formula. Good. The equation linking the what? Or the formula linking T and what? N. Am I communicating? The formula that shows the relationship between what? T and what? N. Some question may want you to just find this what? Formula. Have you seen a question like that? Have you ever seen a question like that? Even in WAEC, even in JAM, they may ask you to just find the what? Formula linking what? Or that expresses the relationship between what? T and what? N. In that case, this is the answer. But that is not what you're asked, but you should get to this point so that when you get to this point, any value of T you are given, you can find the corresponding value of what? N. Or any value of N you are given, you can find the corresponding value of what? T. Simply. Now, as you are told that that's why they expect you to find this formula. That's why after here now, they will not tell you how long will it take 25 men. That means at what time will it take 25 men? What time will it take 25 men to do what? Do the job. So in this case now, you have N 25 men, but there's no time. You can use this N with this formula you have established now to do what? Find the value of what? T. Am I communicating? So at this point now, T is now what? 25 what? 225 what? Men what? Men what? Days. Good. Over what? 25 days. So days will cancel what? Over what? 25 what? Sorry, 25 men, right? Here is what? 25 men. This is men. Oh yeah. So over 25 what? Men. So men will do what? Cancel men. You are left with what? Days. Are we together? So the answer is what? That T is what? 9. Is it 9? 9 days. So it will take 9 days. It will take 25 men 9 days what? To do the what? Job. Is it not an invalid? You got it, but I just want to make one or two corrections. Because most of the things we do here in this center, most of the things we do in this center is purely your WAEC issues. Are we together? Here we tackle That's why we have this center. We tackle things that has to do with your what? WAEC. So we try to point out some things. Are we together? But the other side is more of what? Jam, and those that want to write entrance exam. But here is purely what? Mainly what? Your WAEC. So whatever you are solving here, that's why I want you to solve it. I'll see it. Then if there's any correction, I'll make so that when you are writing exam, your WAEC exam, you'll be able to write statistics, just things that have to do with calculation and the theory aspect of your what? Other English, maths, chemistry, and physics. There are steps you need to apply. There are some points you need to put when you are writing essay exam. Essay exam is not the same thing with what? Theory exam essay exam is not the same thing with what? OBJ. Am I communicating? So, but you got to just this point. K has constant. This constant K, sometimes you may not have unit anyway when you are dealing with the same quantity. But here now, in this case now, it has unit. You may be asked a question like this. If they want to deal with you, they can ask you, especially a jam, they can ask you a question like this, and you see this 225, but you start seeing different units in K. You may start seeing 225 men, 225 men per day. If you don't know your unit well, you will know that it's what? 225 men what? Days. And that's why at the end, men will cancel what? Men. You have what? Days. 9 days remaining. Am I communicating? Am I communicating? It's good. All right. That is the. Please, can we encourage her, please? Encourage her. Encourage her. Yes. Yes. Now, let's look at the next question. Can you clean this board? Okay, sorry. Yeah, have you copied it, or you have? Who got something different from what she got? Huh? Who got something different from what she got? Have you solved this question? Is Chiku? Huh? Yeah? Can you talk? You don't see it in your notes, or you don't copy which one? Look at this one. He said he don't see it in his notes, or you don't copy it. Which one? Or you do not come to class to that day. It's not funny. He said you don't see it. So you copy it. So you copy it. The thing disappear for your notes. He's a comedian, no, seriously. He's get talented, no? He's a comedian. He said he didn't see it in his notes. Have you seen it now? Okay, look for it, you will see it. Or did you copy it? Maybe you didn't. He's still making us laugh. Have you solved it? You not solve the assignment. Okay, you know that. Okay. Have you solved it? What did you get?
I went down. I was doing proportion.
You are doing proportion. How? What do you mean by proportion? Explain now. Okay, if you did. Okay, you did. If 45 men is what? Is 5 days.
How many men will be?
How many men will be what?
25 men. You don't know how many men.
25. Okay, sorry, 25 men.
Yes.
So S is now equal to what? 25 days times 25 men times what? 5 days. Over what? 45. 25 men times 5 days. Over what? 45 men. Is that what you did? So this is 5 divided 45, 9. 9 divided 25, you get what? 7%. Is that what you did? It doesn't always follow like that. Before you do proportion, before you do proportion, please, there are some things. There are some things you put into consideration. Okay, sorry. So here, man, this thing, it doesn't always follow like that. Please, do you know why I say so? Is an inverse what? Variation. Is what? An inverse what? Variation. Now, Arabin is a direct. A direct may work. Are we together? It may do what? Work like that. But the inverse will not actually work. So that shows you that it's not the same thing. Hello, it's not what? The same thing. So follow the instruction you are given. You are told specifically that it's what? Inverse what? It varies, it's inversely proportional. So you have to put that what? That relationship between two of them before you can do what? Sorry. So take your correction now, okay? Take a correction. In as much as you not get it, but at least I like the way you use it. That's the purpose of what we are doing here. I want you to try it yourself. Don't just try it. When we do, so if someone got it, even if nobody got it here, I will do it. After doing it, you compare with what you did and make your what? Corrections. But the one I want to let is you coming back here telling me that you will not do anything. That one is what I don't want to hear. And from that to that I don't want to hear that type of story again. It is annoying that I give assignment you will not do it. Do it, but do it and fail it, no problem. Do it and do what? Fail it. Don't be scared. Fail it. Then when we do correction, you do what? You correct it. That's why it's what? An assignment. You are not doing it, it shows that you are not studying. True of us. That's meaning that you are not studying. Then after this class, you go and pack your book and do other things. After your parents will be paying me. I don't eat people's money. If I eat your parents' money too much and know that you're not serious, I will send you back. Because I can't be eating their money where you are not even learning anything. It is useless. It's better they save that money and use it to start. Maybe you go and learn one handwork. It's even better. True of us, than I wasting it here. I've corrected it. I have conscience. If I notice that you're not serious, if you don't know something, but you want to know, and you want to learn it, gradually you do what? You will learn it. That is life for you. But if you don't want, if you don't care, that means they are forcing you to come here. I won't take it. Please. Especially I'm talking to Izu and Festus. It's two of you I'm talking to now. Izu said that his own disappeared. He don't know where his own went to. Instead of saying that he did not do it, or saying that his own disappeared. Please, I don't want to hear I don't do it again. Do it first. Those that did it, one person got it, one person failed it. Now she has known why she failed it. She will never fail it again if she sees it. That's why you are here. Please, I won't take it again. All right, let's go to the next question. All right, question 4 says, the length of a person can jump is inversely proportional to his weight. If a 2-kilogram person can jump 1.5 meter, find the constant of what? Proportionality. Have you seen how they can change the question? Have you seen how they change the question again now? All right, Isukoya, solve this one for us. Are you done? All right, let's explain what you did. Cover the marker. Explain what you did. They are blocking their view. Okay. Wait. This thing you wrote, is it a direct or inverse proportionality? See that thing you wrote, is it sign of direct or inverse proportion? Okay, it's both direct and inverse. Wow. All right, thank you. You can sit down. Let's look into it. Come and show us what you did. Oh no, Chinwe, come. You are sorry before. Come and show us what you did fast. Explain what you did. Project your voice. Project. All right.
They
say that we should find the constant of proportionality.
Okay.
The question says that the length a person can jump is inversely proportional to his weight. If a 20 kg person can jump 1.5 meter, find the constant of proportionality.
Okay.
So to solve the question, length is inversely proportional to weight.
That's the what? Shift. That is the what? The relationship between length and weight. Izu, can you compare it with your own? So what did you give us here? Huh? No, what relationship did he give us here? Direct. You gave us direct. But the question says what? Inverse. So from here, if this were to be work, from here, see what you see. No. See what you see here. From here, wow. These people don't even know what inverse like. So simple. In fact, you made the person that is marking it. You just help that. You just help the person because the person may have up to 500 questions papers to mark. You have made the job so simple for the person. You just do what? VAR. This person doesn't know what is what? Inverse variation. Please be careful, okay? You started with what? Direct. And that's why you came here. You became confused. It's not true? Alright, please. Hope you've learned it now. And that's your seat position is not the right seat position. Sit well like a student. And be writing. That is how to walk like a student. You are still like one big man in his jeep. And the driver is driving him. Sit well like a student and that's when it will enter well. Now, so thank God you've seen a mistake. Oh yeah, continue. Chinwe.
So we have to introduce a constant.
Okay.
K.
Okay.
So length is equals to K over W, that is the weight. And the length is 1.5 meter, which is equal to K over the weight is 20 kg. So you have to cross multiply to make K the subject of the formula. So K is equal to 20 kg times 1.5 meter. So K is equal to 30 kg meter.
30 kilogram what? Meter. Is that what you got? What you need? Tell me the truth. What unit did you leave it before to today? What unit did you leave the one you saw at home? Tell me today. It's sincere. Huh? Are you aware that if it will work, you fail it? Are you aware? Know it now, please. Be careful about what you are what unit, okay? Be careful about your what unit. Jam may be confused. Jam may even tell you 30 kilogram per meter. 30 kilogram, 30 meter, 30 kilogram meter. You become confused. You solve. You got 30. You become confused. Which one do I do what? Choose. You see 30, other than 30, but the unit may not be the same thing. What will you now do? You become confused. That's why I'm saying this now, okay? So it's 30 what? Kilogram what? Meter. That's what the answer. But please, Chinwe, you are maybe when you write quiz, I will score your quiz. Maybe that's when you understand. I'll mark it as what you're using work standard. Then that's when you understand the implication of this test. This is I told you about stating your work well. Huh? Is that what? Who are those? Doing quiz. Who are those? Everybody. Okay. You're not aware. I do quiz here now. I do quiz. I'll give you quiz, you right. But it's not yet time. When time comes, I'll let you know. Ask your sister now. Ask your sisters. Those that came last year. We do quiz. I'll type it. You sit down and write it. I'll mark it and score you. We'll make corrections. Okay? But it's not yet time for that. Now, so the answer is what? 30 kilogram what? Meter. Good. Wait, is it Jello? Shift. Good. Okay. Chinwe, the only correction in your own is that you didn't state your work well, okay? Like here now, you should put short note on what happened between from here to here. Short statement of what happened between from here to what here. Okay, and you not even give up before you jump. How did you jump here? You just stated what K is and what K is this when this is. Then you put this in before you now arrive at this level. Okay, good. That's the only thing. But you got the answer for jam question. It's correct. But where you lose some marks. Where now you do what? You lose some marks. And because they mark your what? Steps. Okay. Huh? I should pour water on it. Get up and go and get water or simple water on it. From here, get up and get water. Simple water for it. Okay, number 5 says y is inversely proportional to x, and y is 4 when x is half. Find x when y is 10. Come and solve it for Festus. Fast. Alright, thank you. Your time has elapsed. So explain what you did. Explain what you did.
If y is inversely proportional to x.
Okay. Can someone tell me the first mistake he made here? Huh? Shoot. In YX, someone should tell me the first mistake, the first error he committed. The first, what? Solution, what are you doing? First solution. You are telling on that the examiner that you have done what? Started. This may look like more one rough work, 2 of us. Write what? Solution here first. I write solution. Underline it first. You write solution. Underline it. That means that you have started. It's not true. That's the meaning. You have started. Because you are solving a problem. It's not true. Continue. What?
Y inversely over s.
Is that what is this? That thing is equal to that. How come? Is that the sign of proportionality?
No.
Okay.
Then through this is constant.
Okay.
Y equals to 4
Okay.
over k over half.
Okay.
4 equals to over u.
Okay. Okay. This is where the thing now held you. At this point, the thing now hold you here. Sure. But don't be afraid. You are here to learn it. Who can help us here? Who can help? Come. Just watch what you want to do now, okay? All right. Okay. Are you done? All right. Oh yeah. Explain what you did. Before that. Huh? Who made mistake? Okay, good. I like that. So where did she make mistake? Huh? Come and point the face out. Where? So what happened there? So you are still having issues with this in Chinwe. So if you want to make S sort of form, what are you going to do? I corrected this in the last class, and I nearly bounced on you. Now you are still making the purpose of correction is that when a correction is made, you do what? You effect it, so you don't make mistake again. You are still making the same mistake. Tell me, clean this thing first. Continue from here. Continue now. Write it out first. Let's see. So what did you do?
To make X.
Make X with the formula. Don't jump a step. Follow it sequentially. You should not. Don't get me angry. I say you should not jump a step. That's what I said. What is first thing to do? Please come and do this, please. Go and sit down and watch what she's doing. Don't waste our time here. Do it. What's the next step now? Watch what she's doing. It's okay. Have you seen what she did? Is this what we are doing here? I say don't jump a step. We are jumping a step. Why do you have issues with this? And I don't know why. Till now, you are still having the issue. You want to make S with the formula and you are using 2 to the 5. What do you want to find? Does S has anything attached to it? Does 2 has anything? Is there anything attached to 2? It's not the one that has the S you're looking for that you choose to divide the both side. What do you find in this one here? You keep making this mistake all the time. I don't know why. We have 10x. We have cross multiply. Wonderfully good. Nice step. You reach that 10s because this is 10 times x is equal to 2 times 1. That in fact this should even be 10 times what? X is equal to what? 2 times what? 1. If you're not perfected in this, don't jump a step. Follow it like a primary 1 student. It's okay, no problem. So you don't make mistakes. The step should be you come multiply, write it down. This should be 10 over what? 1. This will help it on to not to make any mistake. Make it over 10. Make it clearly. Next step is that you cross multiply. If possible, be writing it out. This thing will give you mark. Cross what? Multiply. You arrive to this place. 10 times x is equal to what? You now arrive here. Next step, divide to make s destroy the formula. You can write it out, it down. Make s destroy the formula. Divide both sides by what? Its coefficient, which is what? 10. You divide both sides by 10. Now, what is your issue with this thing you have been doing here, sis? What do you tend to achieve? What are you finding? Answer me. I think at this point I need an answer because you have been doing this in up to 4 times now. What do you look up? And you must answer me. What do you tend to achieve? Let people know your issue then. Can you asking me S? What are you doing? I want to know because after today now, I don't think if you be able to answer this question now, I don't think you make this mistake again. Can you hear that? Tell me. You want to know? Tell us. Shay, are you with me? Tell us, Chinwe, what are you looking for there? Nothing. Hey, what's that? Nothing. Okay. Come and continue what you are solving. I might want to solve it for you. Come and continue. Come and do it here. Continue. Finish up what you started. S is now what? 5. What are you doing, Chinwe? I don't understand. Yeah. Oh, S is now equal to what? Who else solved it? Is that what you got? So where did you make mistake here? She got it too. The answer is what? S equal to what 1 of 5. So where did you make it? Where? Tell us. You wrote what? 2 over 10. Okay, you didn't bring it to the lowest term. Please, anytime your answer is in fraction, please bring it down to the lowest what? Term, okay? Don't leave it hanging. Reduce it to the lowest what? Term, okay? Alright. The answer is what? Okay, you say you not solve it, right? You not do the assignment. Okay. So the answer is what? And that's what you got, right? So the answer is what? 1 over 5. Any question on this? Any question on this? You are keeping silence means that there's no question, and I move to the next question. Anytime you keep quiet, that means I assume that there's no what question. Please, if you have any issue, always ask. You are here to learn. Okay? Ask so that it will be explained to you. That's why we are here. Nothing else. Okay, let's move over to the next question. That should be question number 6, right? Right? Izu, come and write it on. Okay, Izu wrote this one. Chibuzo, come and write question number 6 for us on the board. First clean with the one that is wet, then dry it. Clean everything on the board, then dry it with the one that is dry. Be fast too. Please, if I call you here to write question, be fast about it. Okay? Be fast about it. Okay, number 6 says if P varies indirectly as a square of Q and P is 8 when Q is 4, find Q when P is 32. Come and solve this one for us. We have 2 minutes to do so. Close that door. Go and keep it on your desk. If I call you out here, don't come out with anything, okay? Okay, explain what you did.
The question is, if P varies indirectly as the square of Q.
Wait first. Do you agree with her? Huh? Did you get the same thing with her? Chinwa, did you get the same thing with her? You got 4, 2. What did you get? You got 4 here. Here. What are you doing? You got 4. Is it 4 you got? Look at that for a Chinwa. Show me yourself. You will bring. Let me see. I should come and see it. You're not serious. We'll bring it here. Also, let me see it. Show me now. Where is it?
So you don't understand.
So where is it? Is it 2 you got? You got 4.
I wrote 4 before.
Before she got it. Oh. Yeah, see that. Okay, continue.
If P varies indirectly as the square of Q, and P is 8 when Q is 4.
Okay.
Find Q when Q is 32.
Okay.
And they said P varies indirectly as Q at the square of Q. And square of Q is Q squared. So P is inversely proportional to 1 over Q squared.
Okay, good.
Then P is 8 when Q is 4.
Okay.
Then you introduce your constant scale. So now we do what's together over Q squared. Then K is 15.
When you got to this place now, I believe that you said each of the symbols and mathematics means something. You came here and you said P is equal to K over Q square. You couldn't say what again. You became confused. You jumped and said K. When you get to the when you come to a point like this, simply say P is equal to K over Q, which implies, are you with me? Please note these things, which implies that K is equal to what? P times Q squared. Symbolically, which implies is this. Just put arrow at the end of this equal to. This means what? Which implies. Are we together? P is equal to K over Q squared, which implies, am I communicating? That K is equal to what? P times Q what? Squared. Am I communicating? But you can come here and remember here, you can write here, but P is 8 when Q is what? But can come here. I'm teaching you how to write theory examination. P is 8 when Q is what? 4. Therefore, K is equal to 8 times 4 squared. K is now equal to what? This. When I'm going to vam. Even the way I said it now, did you enjoy it? If you're a person marking it, your work will be smooth. In fact, the person may even come to where you make mistake. Maybe, God forbid, you left your answer at where 4. God forbid, in WAEC. The person, because of the way you have been stating your work, the person, he knows it, she knows it. 3 of us, and put it for your market, because she knows that you knows this, that you know the thing because of the way you arrange your work. This is very important in written, in essay examination. Okay, all right. So continue. Hope you've noted the corrections here. Continue. Okay, I like your work. It's good. Continue.
So A is now 128, and the formula.
Okay, the formula is now what?
Okay, because it's 128 over Q squared.
Okay.
So they say you should find Q1 is 32.
Okay.
And the formula is P equals to 128 over Q squared.
Okay.
So it now be 32 equals to 128.
So, which implies you also come here. Continue.
So if you cross multiply it with 32 times Q squared equals to 128, and that is 32 Q squared equals to 128. Then you divide both sides by the coefficient of Q squared, which is 32.
Good.
So it now be 128 divided by 32, which is 4.
It's 4. So okay.
Q squared is equals to 4. So we cannot just create this square.
Q square is equal to what?
4.
Okay.
So now this square of this.
You find the square root of both sides, okay? You know, this came from law of indices, okay? Since we have Q square is equal to what? 4. You're aware that this is 4 raised to power 1. Please look up. You're aware that this is not saying 4 raised to power 1, right? Right? Now, what are you going to do to remove this? Because your intention is to find Q. So whatever you're going to do to remove these 2 here, 3 of us, and the only thing you can do to remove these 2 here is to multiply the power by what? Half. 3 of us. So if you multiply both the power of both sides, whatever you do here, you do the other side. You multiply the power of both sides by what? Half, which is now equal to what? Times what? It's equal to what? 4 raised to power 1 times what? Half. This will cancel this. So this will come down to what? Q what? Raised to power 1. And this is what? Q raised to power what? 4 raised to power what? Half. This is certain as what? Q. But any number raised to power half is what? Square root of that number, 3 of us. That's how you arrive at this thing. So Q is now what? 2. Is it clear? Good. Thank you. Please, let's clap for her. She's our star here for today. Let's clap for her. Good. She has been doing wonderfully well. The correction has only just small minute correct because of the theory exam she's writing. And almost most of you are writing why only Jane was writing jump. All of you are writing why. So that note these steps is very important in your theory question. Very, very important. Note these steps, okay? All right. Any question on this? Any question on this? Any question on this? Once I ask any question on this 3 times and nobody answered, I will assume that you don't have any question and I will move on. So we move. So the next question is question number what? 7, okay. So when you people are done writing, I want you to go and write this question number 7 when you are done writing. Alright, question number 7 says, if x is inversely proportional to y, is that y square?
Y.
Ordinary y, please clean that thing properly. Okay. If x is inversely proportional to y, and x is 2.5 when y is 2, find x if y is 4. I solve it for us. Are you true? Good. Oh yeah, explain what you did.
Now we should find x if y is 4. X is inversely proportional to y.
Okay.
And x is 2 number 1 over 2, which is the same thing as 5 over 2.
Okay.
And y is 2. So let us introduce a constant k.
Okay.
X is equal to k over y.
Okay.
And x is 5 over 2.
Okay.
X is 5 over 2.
Okay.
And y is 2. So making k the subject of the formula of cross multiply.
Okay.
So k is equal to 5 over 2 times 2 over 1. Then 2 we cancel 2. K is now 5.
Okay.
Then we see that we should find x when y is 4.
Okay.
So x, like putting this thing now. Yeah. Like putting this in this equation.
Okay.
Then x is now equal to 5 over 4.
So write what you did now. What is this thing called? Write it down.
Linking formula.
Write it now. It's important. You not even what is the linking formula? You jumped it. Please don't jump that thing. Don't jump it. Don't jump it. Always write. Always do it. It's very important.
Linking formula.
Okay.
And y is 4. So we put it as 1.
Okay.
So 5 divided by 4 is 1.25.
1.25.
Yes, if.
Yes, if.
4 into 5 is 1.
Okay.
Remainder 1.
Put it in fraction form. Put it in fraction. Put it in common fraction.
In common fraction.
Yes. Don't put it in the decimal fraction. Put it in common fraction. She will divide this and put it in common fraction. Also. Good. Is it true? You not do my assignment now, Shay? You don't do it. Is that what you got? Sit well. Is that what you got? Is that what you got? Please, let's encourage her. All right, so the answer is 1 over what? 4. All right, please, are you done copying it? Please put it down. So those that have not copied it, or those that missed some step that in their own, please make up the steps. I approve what she did, so make up the steps in your own. If there's any steps you mixed, I give 2 minutes for that. After which I will go to the next question. All right, Izu, go and write out question number 8 fast. Are you done? All right, the question says T varies inversely as cube of R. When R is 3, T is 2 over 81. Find T when R is 2. Solve it. Solve it, Zu. Are you done? Huh? All right, let's see what you did. Explain what you did. Let's see. Yes, Zu? Okay. Project your voice so we can hear you.
T varies inversely as
Okay.
to put equality sign.
Okay.
Substances added.
Okay.
To find T is 2 over 81
Okay, I agree.
and R is 3.
Okay.
To find the constant K is equals to 3 raised to power 3
Okay.
is 27.
Okay.
To
27 times 2 over 81
Okay.
plus multiply.
Okay.
27 times 81
Okay.
equals to 187
Okay.
times 2 times 1
Wait. Wait. Repeat what you said now.
27 times 81 equals to 187
Times 2.
times
Why do you multiply by 2? What are you solving? You are looking for you want to make K the sort of formula. Why do you multiply by 2? Now, after multiplying 27 by 28, you are multiplying by 2 again. How?
plus 2 is here.
Uh-huh.
And
Why isn't 2 to multiply again? I thought you were here when I was correcting Chinwe on her own. We ain't listening.
2 is the numerator. Plus
You agree?
multiply.
Please come and tell her. Come and tell him what to do here. He's agreeing. Come. Huh? You not do. So what did you do? What did you do?
This girl now be t times now this thing. So now t is 2 over 81 and now is 3 cubed. So now we do 2 over 81 times 27.
I did do it. Let's see what you're saying. Is that what you got? As what? K. Give him marker. Come here. Come. Now you have the approach. You did everything here first before you started substituting, but you substituted directly and came to this place. So far, he has come to this level now. He must multiply before he can find K. Shift. So far, he has already. You see what you did. You came here and you made K the sort of formula here first before anything. But he didn't make K the sort of formula. He substituted K directly, which I have been warning you about this thing. This will land you into trouble one day. Calm down first. Don't jump any step. It will get to a place, it will hang, and it keeps hanging you all the time. You still don't want to learn that same mistake you are making. This thing you are doing is for those that are not writing theory exam, maybe because you are writing OBJ, and before you can do it, you should know how to do this thing. You have called it out here again, you substituted directly, and the thing got to a place, it hanged. Because you don't know how to use this thing you are doing. I call it again now. The same thing again. The same step. The step that happened the first time I called it. The same is repeating the same again. Is that you don't want to learn it or what? I said here in this class, calm down first. Follow this thing step by step. Now you go to this place now because you see what you did now. You didn't know what to do again. You started multiplying by 2, which is wrong. Give me that marker. Following what you did, which I told you to stop doing it. What you should have done as when you go to this place, you should have just made K the subject of the formula by doing what? Cross multiplying, you get what? T times what? R what? Cube. You simply do what? Substitute and continue your solving. That's what she did. But you went straight, bam, and start substituting immediately. And that's why you are making mistake. If you want to do this thing you are doing, I'm not saying it's wrong, but at this level, calm down first, take it step by step, because if you're not careful, it will hang. And that's what happened here. What you should have done here is to do what? Do cross multiplication. But you didn't do it. Make K the set of formula. K becomes K times what? 81 is now equal to what? 2 times what? 2 raised to the power what? 3. Is not? Then K becomes what? 2 times 2 raised to the power what? 3 over what? 81. I told you people that if you want to solve with that calculator, don't stop creating bogus numbers. That's also another issue you had there. You started creating numbers. Instead, break the number down to simpler unit that you can handle without even. If you break this 81 down, you can simply use law of indices and get the answer. Now let me break this 81 down. If you break 81 down now, what will you get? What will you get? Tell me. 81. Put it in index form. What will it give you? Good. 9 raised to the power 2 is okay. 9 raised to the power 2 is okay. Or 3 raised to the power what? 3. Anyone is okay. Now, is this 2 or what? What is this? This is 3. This is 2 raised to the power. Sorry, this is 3, not 2. Sorry. This is 3 raised to the power what? 3. Now, you can break this down to what? To what? 3 raised to the power what? 4. Good. It's not true. So K becomes what? 2 times what? 3 raised to the power what? 3 over what? 3 raised to the power what? 4. You don't need to punch calculator. Break it down. Start creating big numbers for yourself. You cannot handle. K becomes what? This divide is what will it give you? This is, are you aware that this is certain as saying 2 times what? 3 raised to the power what? 3 minus what? 4. It's not, isn't it? It's not. Are you seeing the board? Can you see the board? This becomes what? 2 times what? 3 raised to the power what? Minus 1. K is now equal to what? 2 over what? 2 over 1 times what? I'm taking it step by step. 1 over 3. It's not. Which is certain as what? 2 over what? 3. All of the same to be here. But as you came and start multiplying, what did you create here? 1,374. From where? Do you know where your error started? This step you took, you jump. You don't know how to handle it, and you are doing it. It's good if you can handle it. It's perfect if you can handle it. But in writing essay question, don't just be substituting like that directly. It's wrong. Stick to your steps. Excuse me. Has he been calling me on phone? Have you realized your error? Have you realized it? This is the second time I'm calling out. You are doing something. We merely came here. I think you are the second person I called. You did this thing. I came. You didn't know what to say again. You stood. I corrected it. I called it and again. The same thing. You didn't learn it. You are making the same mistake again. Each time it will hang you at K. Why, Izu? What is the problem? See, if you want to learn something, let me teach you how to learn. Okay? We must have been exposed to 1 or 2 things, maybe in your school. You will do it and they mark it for you, but it's not like that. When you come to a place, we call it unlearn to learn. We call it what? On what? Unlearn to do what? Learn. There are, even me as your teacher, there are some things you will say. I want to learn that thing you are saying. I want to see what you are saying. I want to give you the opportunity to see that method you want to apply. Didn't I do it with, is it Kamsi or who? Chineye. I want to see your method. and compare the two of them. Didn't you people learn the two of them? You learned that day. Now, if you are making a mistake and your teacher corrected you on the mistake, try to move, because it's not working for you. The same method you are using, I use it now and got the same thing. It's not true. But you, each time you try it, you fail. You try it. Why not remove it from your mind and follow this one I'm telling you step by step until you grow to use this thing you are doing. Then you can be doing it. Continue solving. Because the question say we should do what? Find what? T when R is what? 2. You are not yet through. You only found what? Okay. True of us. That K is what? 2 over 3. So continue solving. Take the correction here. Then clean up. Continue solving. Are you done? Alright. Let's see what you did. Explain. Project your voice.
Find R when
What's the linking formula? Okay.
find T when R is 2.
Okay. Can I see the board? Okay.
T is equals to 2 over 3 divided by 2 raised to power 3 is 8.
It's okay, but you should have left it like that, so you can easily. Okay, no, 8 is not a big number. You can easily cancel it, but it's okay. But you should next time just solve it. Don't move back and start coming back again. Okay, but it's okay. I like this you did here. I like this you did here. Continue, because it will help you now to know what to do next. And continue.
Divide 8 over 1
Okay.
is equals to 2 over 3 times 1 over 8.
Good. Okay.
T equals to plus multiply 3 times 1 equals to 2 times 8. 2 times 8 equals to 16. 3 times 1 equals to 3.
Good. I think I now understand where you're having issues. Stay well. This is where you're having issues. You still don't understand what is cross multiplication. Now, look at it now. When you have something like this, you don't need cross multiplication. Is that if you have, let's assume you have things like this. Let's assume you have A over B, for example. Now, is equal to. Okay, let me use numbers. So you have 2 over 3 is equal to 4 over 5. Maybe K is here. This is where you do cross multiplication. Okay? But if you have already, if you want to find K, now what you now do is simply say K is equal to what? You do what? Cross multiply, okay? K, 2 times what? K times 3. K times what? 3 is equal to what? 2 times. Are you listening? Good. 2 times what? 5. 3K is now equal to what? 10. Divide both sides by 3 to find K. That means K is equal to what? 10 over what? 3. This is where you do cross multiplication. But in a case like this, you don't do cross multiplication again. You have already made from here now. You have already made T set of formula even before you arrive here, because you only substituted. You don't do cross multiply again. Just simply do what? Cancel out. There is no equal to here between these two numbers. Are you with me? So if you have fraction like this, if you have numbers like this, 2 over 1 times 4 over 6, you don't cross multiply again. Maybe K is equal to. Simply do what? Cancel out and find your K. Cancel out. This is 1, this is what? 3. Now, therefore, K is equal to what? 4 over 3. You don't go and start doing again. Multiply when you have already made K this set of formula. That is square and K is equal to this times this. That's what you did here. If you have here multiplier 2 times 6, 8 or negative 16, you can multiply by 3. No, that's wrong. So at this point, you don't need to cross multiply again at this point. You have already gotten what? You have already made T the sort of formula. So simply do what? Cancel out here. This is 3. This is what? 8. Simply cancel out and get the answer. Cancel out and get the answer. The answer. Simple. Don't multiply again. Good. T is now equal to what? Okay, T is now equal to what? 1 over 2. Is that what you got? Is that what you got? Shift. Can you what?
I did my estimate. Like now, everyone there.
What's the answer?
I got 0 point something.
0 point what? You punch calculator where?
0 point.
Do it as a fraction. Don't punch calculator. Do it as fast as common fraction and tell us the answer fast. You got 1 over 12, right? You are given a question in fraction. Why are you punching calculator? Leave it in what fraction you are given. Simple. It's not true. Had it been here, you have 0 point. That's why you start punching a calculator. Leave T the way you are. They gave you 8 over 8-1. Then I give you like this. Know what they are doing. Don't they know that the decimal fraction exists, but they gave it to you as what 2 over 8. You should leave your answer in that form. Solve it without punching calculator. Let's see whether you get this 1 over 12. Do it fast. Have you seen where your error lies? There's 2 errors you committed in this you are calculating. Even though it took us time, but it's good better you know it. I believe in all my students to be carried along. That's why I'm doing this and I'm doing. I don't know. If not, I would have just called somebody to solve it. Then we'll go. It's something perfect. But I call you so that you solve it. Let me see that thing you are solving on the board so that you correct you learn it once and for all. Please, you hope you've noted the question I made here. If there's equal to it, if there's equal to that, and if I am looking for a particular number, that's when you do what? Cross multiplication. But you only make T the sort of formula. You don't need just cancel out because this is products. The operation between 2 over 3 and 1 over 8 is what? Multiplication. Just cancel out. Had it been that what is between the two of them, maybe this is a symbol you are looking for. Maybe 2 over 3 is equal to K over 8. For example, now you are looking for K. That's when you cross multiply because it's now a proportion. A proportion has 2 ratios, ratio 1 and ratio 2. And the 2 ratios, when 2 ratios are equal, they form a what? A proportion. Or now proportion is when you do what? Cross multiply. Have you learnt it now? Have you learnt it? Good. All right, you can go and sit down. Thank you. Cover it. Please, if you need to copy anything there, please do it fast. I'll give you 2 minutes for that, so we can go to the next question. This is question what? So we can go to question 9 fast. Thank you. Any question?
K equals to 2 times 3 is to power 3 over what?
K is equal to what?
2 times
3 raised to power 3.
is equals to over what?
Over 81, sorry. That is 81.
Then you change the
Wait. No need. Just you have already. That's not need. Is when you make K is of you have already cross multiply here. Cancel this 8 there. This 8 cancel it. No need. You have already made K is of the formula. You have already cross multiply and say that K times 81 is equal to 2 times 2 raised to power 3. If you want to find K now, divide both sides by 81. So you can divide both sides by 81. This over 81 over 81. Then over 81. Then this over 81 too. Sorry for cancelling it. 81. Then cancel out now. K will now become equal to cancel K. 81 we cancel 81. Then write out the K now. K is now equal to what?
K
Is now equal to
1.
is equal to K is equal to continue 2 times 3 raised to 3 over 81. Is it clear now? Is it clear now? This is how we got it. If you want to follow that path, you can put 81 in index form. 81 is 3 raised to what? 4. And continue. Then you now use law of indices to do it and get your K. K is now 2 times 3 raised to 3 over 3 times 3 raised to 4. So K is now equal to, continue, equal to 2 times 3 raised to 3 times 3 raised to minus chalo. Yes, times 3 raised to minus 4. Good. Continue. K is now equal to, continue. K is now equal to 2 times 3 raised to 3. Then minus 4 from that. In that power, minus 4 from that power. Minus 4. Because they are the same base. Now, a lot of indices. This and this way, this minus this. Right minus. Minus 4. Good. Continue. K is now equal to 2 times 3 raised to minus 1, because 3 minus 4 is 1. So this will now come down. Law of indices. K is now equal to 2 over 3. Or simply say K is equal to, continue, 2 times 1 over 3. Because 3 raised to minus 1 is 1 over 3. 3 of us. So K is now what? 2 over 3. Continue. K is now 2 over 3. 2 over 3. That's how we got K. Is it clear now?
Yes.
So you cannot substitute K to find the linking formula and continue solving. In fact, the first about that, so we can solve the next question. No, you have already. What are you doing? You have already. There's a formula here that we have established now. We are not the one that is established this formula. When you say, where did you write your proportionality before? You didn't write your proportionality before? No. You didn't. What is it? Look at this thing now. The question say that T varies inversely. So before you didn't start from the beginning, you should have written that T is. You see what I'm talking about. You should have written this first now. Then write this before you continue solving. You jumped it. That should have come here. Immediately under the question that T is inversely proportional to 1 over R cubed. That's where we now. We are told that for the question, you are told that T is what is R? What is T? And what is first value we are given? R is what? R is what? 2 when T is what? No. It says T varies inversely as cube of TR. When K, is it K we wrote here? Yeah, that is R now. That is R, not K. That is R. That thing is R. R is 3. When T is 2 over 81. So write R is right here now. See, this thing you're writing should be finish what I want to tell you now, that before you start writing here. R is 3 when T is 81. T is 2/81. Then you now go back to this equation, this thing you put now, and substitute them there to find K. Oh yeah, substitute this thing you wrote now there to find K. You know what you mean by substitution, right? Substitution means R. Put R. Anywhere you see R, you put what? 3. Anywhere you see T, you put 2/81. That is substitution. In this in this thing you wrote here, like you wrote that T is equal to K over R cubed. So what by substitution I mean anywhere you see T, you put what? 2/81. Anywhere you see R, you put 3. Do it now. Uh-huh. 81, not 8. Is equal to what?
Okay.
Good. K over what? Good. That's what you now cross multiply. That is the cross multiply. So you do this. You continue. This thing now should continue from here. Is it clear now? You now link it up and continue from here. Okay. So you are not through yet. You have already got K to be 2/3. Now substitute. Remember what I told you about substitution. Substitute 2/3 for K in this first thing. In this thing you wrote here now. This will help you to find the linking formula. So cancel this thing you wrote. So we are going to go back to this formula and substitute the value of K. Since you have found K, put the K here. So T is now, put the value of K over 3/3. Anywhere you see, go back to the first formula. This phrase is the formula you are working with now. Put the value of K here. T is equal to put the value of K. Good. All over what? R cubed. It's not true. So this is linking formula. Put it in bracket, linking formula. So you can know that this is linking formula. You know what I mean by linking formula now, right? So this is linking formula. But after putting linking formula, remember that the question says find T when R is 2. So if it is the linking formula now, when R is 2, find T. So put the value of R here, then find T. Is it clear now? So put the value of R there, then find T. Are you sure that will not confuse you when you're reading it? Go to a new page. So put the value of R there. So T is now equal to what? Value of K, which is 2/3, divided by value of R, which is what? R cubed, which is what? R cubed. You ever known R cubed to be what? So 2 what? Good, 2 cubed. Is it clear now? So continue from here. See where he stopped. You see where that place now. So continue from there and complete the thing. Hope you understood what he did there. Yeah, so continue from there. Divide by 5 because this is division. That's why he started. He put division first before multiplication. Put division, divide by what? You know where he got 8 now? Where he get 8? Good. And continue. T is now what? 3. For you to put multiplication sign, you have to invert this. I hope you know. Then invert it. It becomes what? 1/8. Good. Then cancel out and get your answer. Good. Good. So T is now what? 1/what? Good. Is it clear now? Any question? All right. Okay, so next question, please. Children is sleeping. Please, if you have any issue, please don't keep quiet. We are here to learn. I will explain it to you personally. We are here to learn. We have all day today. We are not rushing to anywhere. If you learn this one today, you have learned it. It's not true. So I don't believe in rushing. No. If you learn this one today, you have done what? Learned it. So anything you don't understand, don't just keep quiet. Ask question. Don't be ashamed. I will sit down with you and explain to you. Please, I beg you. Now, we are going to question what now? Question 9. Who wrote this one? Izu, right? Or I can say, go and write the question 9. All right. Question 9 says, you go back to the board. U is inversely proportional to the cube of V, and U is 81 when V is 2. Find U when V is 3. I solve it. Are you done? I explain what you did. Any error? Okay, correct it. Are you done? Good. Okay, let's see. So tell us what you did.
U is inversely proportional to the cube of V. That is, U is inversely proportional to 1/.
Project your voice. Let's hear you.
U is inversely proportional to 1/V cube. And U is 81 when V is 2.
You say what? That you use what? Inversely proportional to what? You say it's inversely proportional to what?
Cube of V.
I thought you said 1/V cube. Okay, continue.
And U is 81 when V is 2.
Okay.
So you introduce a constant.
Okay.
Then it will not be U equals to K/V cube.
Okay.
Which implies that K is equals to U times V cube.
Okay.
So K is equal to 81 times 2 cube.
Okay.
So K is 81 times 8, that's 648.
Okay.
So they say you should find U when V is 3.
Okay.
And U is 648.
Okay.
And the formula is 648/V cube.
Okay.
Then it will not be U equals to 648/3 cube.
Okay.
And 3 cube is 27. So
Okay.
648 divided 27.
24. Is that what you got? Is that what you got, Izu? Huh? You don't solve it. But do you understand what she did? Is it clear? Is it clear? Is what she did clear? All right, you have 2 minutes to put it down. So we can go to the next question. You have 2 minutes to put it down. If you have not solved it, you have 2 minutes to put it down, please. Fast. All right, Chibuzo, come and take care of the last day, question number 10. The last question in our mass review. Question number 10. Are you done? Okay, you are done. All right, question number 10 says, if R varies inversely as what? Square root of what? S and T. How does, is that what you wrote, Chinwe? Is that what you wrote?
If S varies inversely as
square root of x and t. How does x vary with r and t?
Square root of s and what?
T.
T. Okay, let's continue. How does s vary with what?
R and t.
R and T. Okay, answer the question. Before you can answer the question, you must solve something on the board. It's not to bomb. So solve it and get the answer. Use what I explained to you about variation. Use it to. There's no number there. Or you just letters. But you can still use it to answer the question.
R and T.
Is that what? Option what? Okay, sorry, I didn't mention the options. Option A says S, because actually the question says if R varies inversely as the square root of S and T, how does S vary with R and T? Option A says S varies directly as R and T. Option B says S varies inversely as R and T squared. C says S varies inversely as R squared and T. Then option D says S varies directly as R squared and T squared. So which one is the answer? B. So how did you arrive at B? Explain how you arrive at B.
2T.
Is that what?
Yes, 2T in the question.
There's 2T.
2T squared.
There's what?
Like if someone person is
If it does what?
T squared. If it cancels T.
Be writing what you are saying. Solve it on the board. Let me understand what you are saying. Do it mathematically. Let me understand what you are saying. Before you can answer this, you must mathematically do it before you cannot. It's not by looking at the quick question. No, it's not possible. So answer. Don't you know it? Thank you. Who can solve this question? Who solved it? Kamsi, did you solve it? Chinwe, did you solve it? Izuri solve it? Wow. Is it that difficult? Wow. Okay, let me solve it. So we don't waste our time here. Give me marker. You can sit down. Sit down. See, there's something I want you to know, please. I need your attention, please. Sometimes some question may be given to you to test your understanding of some concepts. You will not see any number there. You see only what? Letters. You will not see number. To test your understanding of some certain concepts. This question wants to test whether you really understood what variation is all about. Simple. Are we together? Now let's solve this question. The question says that R varies inversely proportional to what?
1 over root s.
To what?
To root x and t.
Root what?
S and t.
So, to what? It varies, listen carefully, it varies inversely proportional to what? Root what? S. The same R also varies inversely proportional to what? Root what? Root what? Root what? T. The same R varies inversely proportional to root what? T. When you hear and, it talks about what? True or false? Multiplication. Are you aware? It's all right. Let me not go there for now. But now, this and this, if the same R varies inversely proportional to 1 as to root s. The same r varies inversely proportional to what? T. You have done it already. Hope you know. This thing you did here, can see, means what? Root what? St. Simple. Are you aware? You saw the problem yourself and you became confused. This ingredient is actually what? Root what? St. Simple. Let me prove to you why it's root st. If root r varies inversely proportional to root s, the same root r varies inversely proportional to what? Root 2. Root t. What it means that r varies inversely proportional to what? Root what? S. And what? Root what? T. Are you together? That's the meaning. This thing means and. So what should be here is what? Multiplication, right? Now, that means r is inversely proportional to what? Root s times root s is what? Root s times root s is what? Root what? Root what? You said you did sorry in your school. So why are you looking at me like that? Root s times root t is what? Root st. Have you done sorry in your school? I said no. You said you've done it in your school. Or in grammar, have you done sorry in your school? You say it's where? No, now SS2. Okay. That's really the first thing you do in SS2. Either first term or second term. You're in SS2 now, SS3. You are what class now? You enter. If school resume now, which class will you be? And you said you've not done so. It's not true. I don't believe you. Sword is an SS2 topic. Unless they change it. Have you done sword in your school? You enter which class? SS2. Okay. And I know sword has always been an SS2. You enter SS2, right? No problem. Just learn it. If you have root x times what? Root y. They will share the common root sign, right? You become root what? X what? Y. The same way, if you have root 2 times root 2 is what? Is what? Is what? Root what? Talk now. Is what? Root 4. Root 4. Are you together? So root 4 is what? Actually 2. That's why root 2. Remember this root 2 means 2 raised power what? Half. Times 2 raised power what? Half. Using law of indices, become 2 raised power what? Using law of indices, become what? 2 raised power what? Half plus what? Half, which is what? 1, which is the same as what? 2. Is it clear now? So if they give you root s times root x, y is root x what? Y. So if we have root 3 times root 2, what will give you? Root what? Root 3 times root 2 will give you what? Root what? Root 6. Have you learned that one now? Have you learned that one now? Now, that's why I said that root s times root 2 is what? Root st. Now let's continue. So actually, r varies inversely proportional to what? Root what? St. Is it clear now? So the question is now, the options is that s varies directly proportional to what? R and what? St. Okay, now if you watch the options, it's S that talking about. True or false? S varies. What does that show you? That you should make S the sort of what? Is it clear? Is it clear? Now, we are not finding any constant here. We retain this, but we want S to be here. Okay? You want S to be what? here. Are we together? So we do what? If you cross multiply, you have what? R what? Root what? ST is equal to what? Sorry. Proportional to what? So that means root what? ST is proportional to what? 1 over what? R. Are we together? Are we together? Are we together? So that means root ST is inversely proportional to what? R. Our target is to make ST sort of formula. So we hope you know that this thing means. Hope you know that this thing means this root ST from the law of indices. Root ST is what? Is what? ST raised to power what? Half. Hope you know. It's inversely proportional to what? R. What do we do to remove this half? We multiply both sides by what? We multiply the power of both sides by what? Half. Hope you know. Are you aware that this is something that's saying raised to power? This is something that's saying 1 over R raised to power 1. Are you aware? So we multiply both sides by both power in both sides by half. So we have ST half times what? So we multiply by, we want to eliminate this half. So we multiply by what? 2. Hope you know. Are you aware? Because if you multiply 2 here, 2 do what? Cancel 2. It will go. 2 of us. Are you aware? No, if you have this thing now, x is power half times 2, what will it give you? Is it simple? That's what I mean here now. We want to eliminate this half. Yeah. If you want to eliminate half, what will you do here? Tell me. From your simple mathematics, what will you do? If you want that half to go, what will you do? Tell me what you will do. What will you need to have to make it 1? Stand up. You are losing concentration in this class, and it's affecting you seriously. This is half. What will you do to this half to get 1? What will you multiply this half with to get 1? 2. I'm asking again where did 2 come from? Do you not understand what I did here? So whatever you do to this side, you do what? Do it where? To the other side. Are we together? So here is proportional to what? 1 over R. 1 times what? Times what? 2. Is it clear? Can see. I flow. Is it clear now? Is it clear? So this will disappear now. This 2 will cancel 2 here. Here will become what? 1. So you have something like this. So would I have something like this? ST raised to power what? 1. 3 of us, because 2 has cancelled what? These 2 here. We are left with ST raised to power what? 1. Is it clear? Is now equal to what? 1 times 2 is what? 2. 1 over R raised to power what? 2. So this is not equal to, please. It will still be what? Proportionality, okay? Because we have not introduced what? Constant. Are we together? So this ST is now equal to what? Is now equal to what? 1 over R raised to power what? 2. Now, our target is to make S the subject of the what? Formula. So S is now equal to what? So S will become what? Inverse S will become what? You divide both sides by what? T, right? T. This is what? 1 over what? R what? Over what? T. True of us. Now, Remember law of division, right? This is it now saying S 1 over R squared divided by what? T. True of us. True of us is what you want, is what you did here. So down you go. True of us. Eh? Don't you remember what you did here? When we doing that thing? Eh? How much am I getting? Oh no, let me know what I'm doing. Can you remember that what you did here? Usually, I don't like the attitude to class. So it's not good. Speak and if you ask questions, don't keep quiet. I don't like it. Please stop it. If I ask questions, answer me. So move on. Don't keep quiet and looking at me. It's wrong. Now we have S over T is proportional to what? Inversely proportional to what? 1 over what? To what? R squared. Now, are you aware that because we want to make S the set of formula, we divide both sides by what? By what? T. So this divided by T and this divided by T. You said now saying, sorry, this is ST, right? There's ST here, hope you know. Because this T will do what? Cancel the T, right? So we are left with S is inversely proportional to what? This, right? Divided by what? T. So to remove this sign of division, we do what? We do what? You invert the T. True of us. You invert the what? Are you done with this side? Are you done with this side? You are writing? Yeah, I write. Izu, did you hear me? You are lucky that you are school. You do formats in your school. You are lucky. We didn't do it in my school at all, but I just read it on my own and they wrote it in WAEC. I think I got it C6 or so, because nobody taught me in school, and that helped me a lot. So you shouldn't run away from it. It will help you to be very, very good at calculation. I don't know if you still can join them in SSA, do that. It will help you. I will not deceive you. I'm telling you the truth. You are lucky that you do it in your school. Can you say do it for formats in your school? Oh, do it do it in your school. Do you do it with them? Okay, you did it in SS2, but compulsory. They know the importance. That's why they made it compulsory in your school in SS2. But if you are not, you would have joined them in SS2. You are running away. You are afraid. For mathematics. Once they say for mathematics, you make it. Hey, for mathematics. No. It's a very interesting. If I could read it on my own, nobody taught me. We didn't do it. We don't do it in our school. No teacher. But because I knew the importance of it, I bought the textbook and started reading it on my own. And it helped me a lot. That I'm very good at calculation now. It had a lot to contribute. So it's a very good thing to do it. If you do for all this you're doing, they're just simple thing for you, because you do the one that is even harder than this thing for mathematics. And it will improve your mental this thing. Are you done? All right, now let me continue. I just add a question to keep us busy, so we don't start sleeping. Now let's go back to what we are doing. Now, I can clean here, right? Good. Now, so what will happen? Remember, I told you that now your aim is to remove this what? Division sign, right? And replace it with what? Multiplication sign. So we can multiply it with this one. And for us to do that, we'll do what? Invert this T, right? So we have that S is what? So we have that S is what? Inversely proportional. S is what? let's keep just doing it. We don't know what it will form. Let's just continue putting the sign of what? Proportionality. We are saying what? Solving. We have the sign of proportionality is now what? 1 over r all what? Squared times what? 1 over t. Is this step clear? Good. Now the next step is this. We multiply this by this, okay? Or simply put dots here. Are we together? Now, this s will now be the sign of proportionality 1 over r squared dot what? 1 over t. Is it clear? Remember that this is statement as saying, are you aware that this square belongs to both the numerator and the what? Denominator. So we have 1 what? Square over what? R what? Square. Is you look up? Are you aware that this is the same with this? Good. Dot what? 1 over t. Are you following? So that means s is proportional. Is this? Write s, then write the size. I don't want to call it inverse now until we are done with our calculation. We don't know whether it will form inverse or direct. That's why I've not been mentioning anyone. I just say the proportionality sign. 1 square is what? 1. So we have 1 over what? R what? Square. Dot what? 1 over t. From where we started, this means that s is what? Inversely proportional to what? R square. Well, that inverse is there, means 1 over. So you can use tautology. You cannot be saying s is inversely proportional to 1 over r. Are you aware that s inversely proportional? Let me not confuse you. Just know that you don't say s is inversely proportional to 1 over. Because it's already, that 1 over has already made it what? Inverse. Okay? Simply say s is inversely proportional to what? R squared. The same s is also what? Inversely proportional to what? T. So that means s is inversely proportional to what? R squared and what? T. So which option is the answer? Option C. Is it clear? Is it clear? This question is trying to test your what? Your understanding of this variation. There is, okay, anyway, it's not joint, but it got to a point, you look as if it resembles joints, but the two of them are still what? Inverse. In joint, we have inverse. In joint, using this way we solve this now. In joint, we have inverse and direct coming like this. Okay, you have a quantity directly proportional to a particular quantity and inversely proportional to another one. You conjoin them like this, like to form joint what? Variation. I like this way because this thing now will introduce us to what? Joint variation. Our next topic in maths here is what? Joint variation. Are we together? That's the next topic we go into, joint variation. So with this question now, solving this question now, we have come to the end of this review, our mathematics review for today. Any question on this? Any question on this? It's been a long journey, but it's good. I believe that there's no way you see calculation in inverse variation you cannot solve, even direct. True of us. That's what we do. That's our job. To make you know it, nothing else. All right, thank you very much for today. See you next time.